Okay, the next topic is bad ways for Gordon Brown to address the nation.
I have just accepted the invitation of Her Majesty the Queen to form a government. This will be a new government with new priorities. And I have been privileged to have been granted the great opportunity to serve my country.
I sit around and look at this great land, and for the life of me I can't understand the Prime Minister's thoughts, his master plan. You won't hear this, I doubt he's a fan. He got the power from the election, he never ran. Maybe he can get things sorted, maybe he can change his culture of greed and laziness, or maybe David Cameron can sort this mess. It would be good if they just confess that their expensive claims have just been thoughtless. This recession has caused us all so much stress, and they hit at us because we protest. This country gives you no hope of self-respect, so many benefits for you to select. I'll be better off not working, I suspect. If you disagree with me, fuck you, go press eject. I'm the vote the parties want to reject. Violence and disorder on every street corner. So many illegal immigrants from an island with no borders, in a land where young boys only wanna be ballers, and our dead soldiers get younger so there's more mourners. This is the place where we worship brain dead performers. Anarchy, the new way to reform us. I live by your laws, for too long I'm sick. You make your speeches and you talk down to us like we're thick. Then you're off to Soho for a whore to suck your dick. I will no longer fall for your tricks. I'm only one voice, but don't treat me like a bitch. Seems to me we're on a mission of self-destruction. Once we fuck the planet, there's no reconstruction. Fascist parties are growing, they want segregation. People believe in their phony legislation. It's now time for Gordon Brown's resignation. Good, we're in a state, Blair, fuck the nation. Our streets are out of control, it's total disorder. When a person tries to stand up, these wankers slaughter. Taking back our streets is something we oughta. Contraception is something we should have taught her. Our armed forces are getting shot at with mortars, and the fucking Yanks get away with torture. And still our national anthem praises a false icon. The words to it are just a fucking con. Our politicians are set in a ways, it's time they were gone. I'd love to see their faces if they hear this song. We've been fucking up our home for far too long. Amongst these idiots I don't think I belong. I got way too much talent and intelligence. I'd phone Downing Street with all my credit spent. Don't bother writing, they ignore the letters sent. They say it's a free country and hide the fact that they're bent. We need a change to understand what I've meant, because at the moment we stink. Bullshit being our scent.
A meeting of the US President and British Prime Minister used to mean talk of war and peace, but it's all about the global economic meltdown. Prime Minister Gordon Brown is wounded at home and wanted a full-fledged news conference to stand beside a popular new leader. Instead, Brown got a more low-key meeting in the Oval Office, and yet, unlike Tony Blair, he didn't seem to mind being considered the American president's poodle.
And I think the history books will record that what he has done in his first, nearly 50 days of office has been momentous.
Brown desperately needs President Obama to help Great Britain deal with the financial crisis.
As far as the common interests that we're pursuing, look, there is the possibility in the next few months of a global New Deal that will involve all the countries of the world in sorting out and cleaning up the banking system.
The president pointedly did not make any promises about a global New Deal, focusing instead on trying to reassure Americans about 12 years